Hey, and welcome to Australia Zoo. My mum and dad grew the zoo from when it was only a really small reptile park to what it is today. Isn't it incredible? Let's go check it out. At Australia Zoo, you can meet all of these awesome animals. So we've got a little macaw here, we've got a really beautiful little koala, and we've also got an awesome alligator. Have a look at this. At Australia Zoo, it's always hands-on. This little girl here is an Asian small-clawed otter. They're pretty cute, aren't they? But when Dad used to come in here, this was actually one of the few animals that he was actually terrified of, because whenever he came into their enclosure, they would actually sort of start attacking him, which was pretty funny. But now they're a lot more settled. See you later. Oh. Have a go at our gorgeous Aldabran tortoises. And I always think that if the food isn't good enough for me, then it's not good enough for the tortoises. You want some? See you later, guys. Modern day crocodiles like those guys were a whole lot different 75 million years ago. They were this size and ate dinosaurs. This is a Sarcosuchus. A Sarcosuchus was a 12-metre long predator. That's 40 feet. My dad absolutely loved dinosaurs. In fact, he even made a documentary about them. And when you come to Australia Zoo, you get the chance to climb one of these amazing reptiles. Whatever your favourite animal is, when you come to Australia Zoo, you're definitely sure to find it. Now, my sister Bindi's favourite animal are these guys, the echidna. Now, the echidna are really, really fascinating because basically the most obvious thing is these incredible spikes. With their food, what we've got is we've got kind of like a mixture of squished insects, mincemeat, olive oil, all kinds of things. And when you come to visit, you can actually visit these guys. And what we'll do, if you're game enough, we'll actually put the food on your toes, and then the echidnas will actually come along and lick the food out of your toes. So it's pretty fun. G'day, Bindi.
Hey, Robert, how are
Hello,
you?
Hunter. Oh, look at our gorgeous little tiger cubs. Aren't they just awesome? So these little tiger cubs, just like me and Bindi, are the next generation of Australia Zoo. Welcome to Africa. Our savannah is as big as Africa. Here at Australia Zoo, even the littlest people can meet the biggest animals. So this guy's DJ, and he's a massive 2-ton rhino. He's awesome, isn't he? Kids from the age of 12 can come and visit Australia Zoo and feed our zebra. Crikey, it's the only place in the world that you can do it. Now, there's actually more than one way to feed a giraffe. Good boy, Forrest. So this here is a little water dragon. Now, when you come to the Australia Zoo, you'll often see these little guys running around everywhere, all over the zoo. And they're actually wild, so don't think any animals have escaped. When you come to Australia Zoo, you can't pick these guys up, you can just enjoy them from afar, because I am a trained professional. I absolutely love wombats. They're so cool. They're kind of like Australia's bulldozers of the bush. And did you know that they're actually the closest relative to a koala? One of my favourite things about them is if you look here at her little bottom, it's actually, if you feel it, it's really, really hard. And what that's designed for is when a predator comes along, she'll actually burrow down and then she'll press her backside up, and then since it's so hard, the predator actually can't grab it. But what's also incredible is these guys can actually run so fast. They can run up to 40 k's an hour. So they're pretty amazing. Welcome to the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital. We're the busiest wildlife hospital in the world. We've treated over 51,000 animals. Let's check it out. Now this is a gorgeous little koala named Classic Kenny. So he was actually unfortunately hit by a car and he broke his arm. But you can see here, this is called an external fixation device. So that's just there on his arm and that'll help him recover really quickly. So it's really sad because that's what we see very often, is koalas being hit by cars, and they'll also often be attacked by dogs, so it's really sad. And we actually get around 90 koalas a month into the wildlife hospital. So this little blue-tongued lizard was actually brought in by our rescue unit because she's actually been attacked by our dog. The rescue unit actually goes out every single day and rescues all of these animals.